back is like 30 degrees or something. I'm trying out these gloves because, you know, I have regular gloves, but I'm trying out these gloves to see what the vibe is. See what the vibe is with them. This is another warm up. Also, I'm wearing a mask because to keep my face warm and you know, mitigate running nose. So if I sound funny, it's because the mask mostly. And this is just a test, you know. If I when I review the video, which I don't always do, because you know, I have to do it the same day. But when I review the video, if it doesn't sound good, then I will just not use a mask. There was a lot of salt on the ground on the way here, so I assume they are preparating for snow. And if it snows, will I be you know, riding my scooter to the location? Probably not, but I might just walk, you know. I may just walk, because daily exercise, daily routine is an important thing. I think that everybody should incorporate some sort of healthy daily ritual into their life, whether that be you know, exercise or whatever. It will greatly boost your internal sensibilities. And I really can't see like the screen because the sun is shining so brightly over here that I cannot see anything. So I don't even know if I'm like in frame or not. Let me see. Alright, now everything is in frame, it looks like. And I relatively got it relatively high. So we're not at like, you know, worm view anymore. We're at like gopher view, I want to call it. And generally, like, the warm-ups are to get, you know, ready to, in theory, draw. So that should be, you know, the primary goal. I also did some digital warm-ups this morning. I tried out sculpting a Blender. I mean, I don't know what to do in there, so it's very confusing, but I'm obviously gonna watch a tutorial. So, you know, I'm gonna watch a tutorial. It feels pretty intuitive, but you start moving stuff, even using like the mirror modifier, and like all the stuff that I'm moving is in the front. So you look at the back, it's just like a giant blob, which is really funny. But, you know, that's just the way that it is. I noticed that, so there's gonna be a few videos that come out before I address this. But in the other videos, like, the wind is blowing really badly and it is like awful, and I did nothing to fix it. I didn't alert anyone in the videos or nothing. So, you know, there's just nothing except muting it and like putting music over it that could be done, or maybe like listening to, like, even if you listen to the voiceover, you can't even like hear what is being said half the time. So I apologize in the future. You know, this is unfortunate that we have to do this, but it's not really much I could do. The most I could do is speed up the video, mute it, speed up the video, and put music on it. I really don't want to do that, so I'm not. Not that it's more effort, but it like detracts from what I'm trying to do. And there are cases where I will do like time lapses, but I just don't really want to speed up anything, and I don't want to have any scripts. I don't want to have any coherent thoughts, to be honest. I just want to be very free with what it is I'm doing. And are these gloves helping? I don't know. They're not even my gloves. They don't even fit, but they're not even my gloves. They're gloves given to somebody by a friend from a party, and they didn't want them, so they gave them to me. And I never used them because they were too small, and now I'm only using them because I'm thinking like, well, it'll cover some of my hand, and then I can still use my fingers, so I'm not like, raw dogging it. But you never know. So the mask is not helping with my nose. My nose is running, which really sucks, but I did not say nothing. Yeah, I was just listening to. I'm listening to music, so like, you know, if you haven't seen any other videos on my page, I am a musical producer. The DAW that I use is FL Studio, but I also use Mixcraft, Acoustica Mixcraft. Something that nobody's ever heard of, and I have a playlist of a bunch of my songs on my music playing device, and I'm usually only listening to my music like 89% of the time or 99% of the time. And I was listening to the song trying to like pay attention to the lyrics so I could write them down, but that's why I was so quiet. I was like thinking about it. But yeah, this mask is not helping right now. And I think it's because I decided to put it on after my nose started running and not before. So we do have paper towel today, though. We do have a one singular paper towel, so we can wipe our nose. But I will be hoping to wrap this up relatively soon. Just hoping to wrap this one soon. It rained yesterday, but I would have been out here yesterday, but it rained. The other thing too was that like some days you're just not feeling it. Like today I woke up, I was really tired. I didn't feel like coming outside. I didn't feel like, doing whatever. But I got up and I did it anyway. And I think that is a valuable skill or a valuable thing to be able to do, is to be able to just get up and go and do what you want to do or do what you need to do. And it's something that's increasingly becomes harder as time goes on, or even if time doesn't go on. It's something hard to do because if you don't have to, then why are you going to do it? And that's one of the main things is like, you don't have to do it, then you might not do it. And that's the honest truth. You know, last time, the last video, like I think it was the last warm up or something, I was like, yeah, I felt like I was sick. Like I don't know what it was, but I wasn't sick. I was good. I was good. Once I got home, I was good. But I didn't feel good outside. And, you know, that was funny. At least to me it was funny. Because I was like, man, I'm sick. I'm going to get home and be sick. And I was fine. I was A-okay. But yeah, if I sound like Kenny from South Park, it's because I'm wearing a mask to mitigate the cold. I am kind of hoping it does snow tomorrow, or like I could come outside while it's snowing and do like one of these videos in the snow, because it would be pretty cool. And I might not do the warm up. I might do the warm up at home, so I don't have to waste so much time. And we might even go to like a different spot or something. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. But excuse my sniffling. Excuse the crazy audio. Yeah. But we're gonna be wrapping this up pretty soon. You know. So I wanna thank you guys for tuning in again. I know a lot of these videos are not very eventful and it's not the most interesting stuff to watch, but you know, everything doesn't have to be this like I had a hair in my mouth. Everything doesn't have to be this like insane production. And you know, I want people to know that. I want people to know that you don't have to be like chasing every trend, falling in every box. You know, if you want to, you could do that, but you don't have to. I want to show you that there is something out there that you can, you know, be honest and candid, I guess, and incoherent within reason, not within, you know, the dangerous territory. But that is it. We will give you a look at what we got here. This is the warm up for today, and I am going to be transitioning into the next thing, which is, you know, the drawing and whatnot. I have a mask on. It's cold. It's like 35 degrees. I don't know what's that like. I don't know how many Celsius. I'd have to look. But you know, see you later. Thank you for watching. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And thank you. Bye.